So what really is important there is like how much Hedron can you borrow and what is the Hedron price? Because you can absolutely do that. Just keep in mind you're basically taking on a form of leverage at that point, right? Because it say you pull out enough Hedron that you go stake it and it makes you a 180-day dolphin, right? And then that's your minimum stake length, and now you're still required to pay back that loan every 30 days or at minimum every 89 days, in order to not get liquidated. So what could happen is, you could potentially borrow from an HSI, throw it in the staking pool, and then get liquid. Your HSI could get liquidated, or like something happens in life where you just can't come back to it, right, and make a payment, and then it gets liquidated, right? Like life happens. You can't like really foresee exactly, what every day is going to bring in your life, and sometimes you just can't get to a computer, right? So these are just risks, but yeah, absolutely. And I think Crypto Sloth has a lot of fantastic ideas on how you can borrow Hedron and earn yield off your borrow that is greater than the interest rate, right?
Very interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you borrowed a large amount and you had some other Hedron in order to pay the repayments in the meantime, while the other stake was going on, and it finishes and you get that yield, and hopefully it's at a same price or better, that could work out. But there's some ifs going on. I guess that's the leverage part. There's ifs, right?
Hmm. Yeah, and I mean, we had strategies like we developed strategies way back in February when we were first like evaluating like Hedron as a protocol in the borrowing system, where a lot of us were talking about dual HSI stakes, and a lot of us created like 10x dual HSI stakes. Like if we had 100,000 hex that we wanted to do in an HSI, instead of doing 100,000, we'd do like 50-50. Or I actually had a calculator back then to exactly calculate how much to do in each of those stakes, so that you could borrow against one, and every 30 days you can mint from the other, and that minting from the other would cover your payment every 30 days, right? So the dual hex or HSI staking strategy, still works today, except for today you could borrow from the one stake, throw it in the yielding pool, right, the staking pool, and then you still got your first stake to mint from to make your payments. So that again, the risk is, for whatever reason, you can't get back to your computer, or you can't get in there to make those payments. That's the true risk, and then you get liquidated, right?